To the doctors, the nurses, the porters, the cleaners, the old folk who volunteer at hospital junctions to make sure you know where you need to be. To the lady who says, "Hey, I have something special for you." To my husband who's on a restricted diet in bed 4, before handing him a plastic tub of liquidized banana risotto with chocolate cake. And I take a picture. Get it put on a keyring for March 15th, which isn't Valentine's Day for anybody except us. Probably. To the midwives. The one who tells me it's too soon for an epidural, and then the one who, 3 hours after, tells me, "Sorry, it's too late," but holds my hand as I push out every vile and nasty word I know. To the medical student, standing looking terrified behind her, trying to make small talk in between contractions. Yes, I am from round here. No, I don't come here often. To the surgeon, who addresses you as though he's known you all your life instead of 30 seconds, leaning across a bed rails with no concept of personal space, but then, I guess if you're about to rearrange a person's insides, you get to waive the formalities, and I think, this man will know what parts of me I've never even seen myself look like. To the newspaper trolley guy, squeaking up and down the ward, who tells us, "I knew you weren't going to buy anything, because I never saw a man with a pretty girl at his bedside yet who bought a magazine." To the receptionist on the surgical assessment unit, answering phones with one hand while trying to find beds for the trolleys piling up by her desk, but who still ekes out the time to tell me where the toilets are. To the nurses, who do all the things that most of us never could, and who do them with kindness and humour, cleaning up piss and shit and vomit daily, and who get food bank vouchers in return. To the junior doctors, the one who walked into the sea and never came back, the one with bags where his laughter line should be, the one who's seen far too much too often to ever have junior anywhere in her job description, telling my husband she is sorry. Sorry that he's in pain. Sorry that it took a while to get the morphine. Sorry he's had to wait so long. Sorry he'll have to wait a while longer, but the specialist is tied up with somebody else at the moment. Can she get us anything in the meantime? Tea, coffee, water? And I want to tell her, to tell all of them, all of those who show up for work each day, and even on the days they don't, on the days it's too hard, too much, when it is stay home or break down, to those who work to keep us safe, to keep us alive, I want to say this: don't be sorry. I am the one who is sorry. Sorry that you have to make apologies to hurt and angry people for things that are not your fault. Sorry that the vultures responsible for this mess are busy trying to turn against you all of those for whom you give your lives. When you are dog-tired, when you are drained, when you are empty and when you are filled with despair. I'm sorry that you're not and never could be paid your worth, because your worth cannot be measured in money alone, but I'm sorry that they don't even try to do that. I'm sorry there are times that your families get the worst of you, because you exhausted the best on us, even when we don't deserve it, even when we don't appreciate it, even though we can never know how much it's cost you. I am so sorry. But you are not alone. We do not all believe the lies peddled to us by those who stand to gain from your suffering. There are those of us who see and will not stop seeing, who know and will not stop knowing, will not stop fighting. Nye Bevan's children, every one of us. But maybe Harry Keane said it best, that they might try to hold it underwater until the bubbles stop rising, but the bubbles will never stop rising. We will never stop rising.